I don't know about you, but we're seeing a lot of content online, social media, blog posts that is AI generated. And we feel, I feel that AI, at least right now, is going to start cranking out a lot of people who will become lazy in writing their own content. You can tell when a content, some document has been written by AI because it has certain characteristics. You'll see numbers, bullet points, you'll see paragraphs broken up, you'll see emojis. It has a certain kind of structure to it. And we've seen a lot of the same structures in many posts across the web and on social. And also, we've seen people whose language, their English is not their first language, and they're writing posts that obviously is in really good English, which tells us that these people are using AI to write content. We see going into the future that AI is more than likely going to crank out and make people mentally lazy because you're gonna put prompts into a system and crank out a document, and that document is going to be used for whatever purposes, content, online, emails, writing, a 3-page blog post, helping you with a book, whatever it is, and it's going to make those people who use AI dependent upon a software tool to crank out thought instead of me, creating our original content from our brain, from our mind, and then maybe taking that content and uploading it into AI and giving AI some prompts to say, okay, make this sound better, make this sound softer, make this sound enthusiastic, kind of, maybe changing some wording in the document. But we're seeing that a lot of people are starting to use AI to create content, and that's, I think, is really going to make people lazy going forward. And I'll use an analogy here, very similar to those people who are using GLP-1 drugs to lose weight. I'm not minimizing those people who have serious weight problems and they need to use something to drop the weight fast, but we're seeing an onslaught of people who maybe just 40 pounds overweight, 50 pounds overweight, that all they need to do really is just eat right and exercise, control their diet, be a little bit disciplined about it, but they take the easy route and they use the injections and soon to be pills to control their weight and drop the weight. And then later on, the studies came out already that since the behavior was not changed, once they stopped taking the drugs, that they gained the weight back and sometimes even gain more weight. So I'm using that as an analogy that people will take the easy way out and take the lazy approach to doing something when it is available. Very similar to when social media, started exploding, and sales reps they use social media to try to generate leads instead of picking up the phone and calling someone to generate that interest. People get lazy. So we're seeing that AI, at least in the content generation space, is going to create a lot of people who are going to be mentally lazy, and they're going to get dependent upon AI. And our younger people who are coming into the business world, they're coming up with AI, and they're going to end up getting lazy as well. I think AI is good for a lot of things. If you want to research a topic and learn about it, AI will put together a whole bunch of web sources, send you some links. Then you need to read that information and verify what you're reading, because AI cranks out what it's been fed. So AI is pulling from the web a whole bunch of stuff, and if some of that stuff is going to be wrong and inaccurate, it's pulling that information out and giving it to you. And you're assuming, again, not me, but you're assuming that information is accurate. So you need to verify whatever's being given to you from a research perspective. I think it's good for stuff like that because it consolidates a lot of information in a short amount of time, and you just got to read through it real quick and kind of understand a particular topic or something like that. But again, AI overall, using at least for content creation and documents and things of that nature, I think it's going to make us those dependent upon it and not use our own brain power in order to create something from our spirit, our heart, our brain. And I think that we need to be careful about that. So I suggest keep writing stuff on your own and then making it better with AI.